we live? Okay. I guess let's do this again. We have some news at 10. I don't know I don't know how much that will move things, but we'll just try to not be in a trade. That's all. And I also I need to attempt to not jump into anything right away. Yeah, this is a pre-recorded pet Eskimo, and then I'm using AI to respond to live chat. 100 lot. What's going on? Hopefully, your accounts, you're not stuck in the FTT debacle. The whole retroactive rules is insane. I can't remember I don't remember what your account balances were at, but sorry, man. I don't think anybody saw it coming. Yeah, I've been lately, like, I haven't been like waking up until market open, and then I get on the charts like 10, 15 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes later. So I need to slow it down. Yesterday, streaming for the first time yesterday in a long time, getting on at 9:15. Plus I had to trade from overnight. Like, a lot of things I was doing differently than what I've been doing. I don't know if it's over 100 lot, but like, I feel like if you have already accounts with FTT, like, you've already spent the money, you may as well just try to obey their rules and get to their payout. Like, it looks like they're still paying people. I can't see because they kicked me out of the server for making fun of people, or not making fun of people, making fun of FTT and um the whole situation. But from what I see on other servers, it looks like people are still getting paid once you follow the new rules. But I don't think anybody should be buying their accounts anymore. I'm certainly not going to purchase any. Yeah, I see people getting paid. But didn't you have accounts that you requested at like the old rules? So won't you have to trade more? Because the big thing with those rallies is you can't request into your that first 1200 that you make. You can't request into that. You have to make more than that and then request over that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Supposedly they're gonna, I thought I heard that they're gonna unblow them and then reset your balances so you can keep trading, but who the hell knows with them. The accounts I had that I did blow, they weren't at payout yet, but had I got them to pay out, I would have ended up being denied. Is this market even open? Moving? Looks like we are. This is that gap from yesterday's open. This is a 4 hour chart. We did trade down into it, and then looks like we got stuck in there for a little while. If it breaks out of this, I'm assuming it will go back into this little area right here. We didn't go much lower than that gap, so maybe it holds and then we do turn around. But like I was saying yesterday, I'm kind of thinking it chops the rest of the week until the election. Oh damn. Oh, with my uh yeah, I kind of only have one left right now. I was so close to passing all three of them, and then I just hit one of those days. And then ever since then, I'm trying to recover this last one I have. Just trying to take it easy, you know? God, this game is so frustrating. But I did get just like a Apex account to trade. So if we're on Quant Tower, we're trading the Apex. And then on Trade of 8, we've got my funded futures. But I have like the total hidden. It's like barely in the green. But because I was up quite a bit, I don't have much drawdown. So I'm just trying to take it easy. I really like that. I like the idea of the My Fun and Futures milestones. However, those are going to mess with me. Like having, I don't know, goals, the payout thresholds mess with me. So making myself hit a payout threshold 4 or 5 times in a row is asking for trouble. Yeah, Top Step 2, it's kind of expensive compared to what else is out there. I mean, you can get a 50K with My Funded Futures for $80 and you don't have to pay anything else. It's $80 a month until you pass, but then there's no activation fee. And I think like Top Step is $50 for the per month, and then after you pay, it's $150 for an activation fee. So now it's $200 total if you pass in the first month. And then Apex always has their deals. And supposedly Apex is kind of stepping up their game lately. So I wanted to give them a try again. Like I've been doing pretty good. I just put too much stress on myself and then can't clutch it up when the time comes. Yeah, we'll try Apex and this My Fun of Futures, but I have to get it out of my head about focusing on getting to payout, because when I get close, that's when I take huge steps backwards because I don't want to have any losses. And then those losses become big losses or too many losses in the same day. And then it's just a spiral from there. I know you know what I'm talking about. Everyone goes through that. So it's like I can see several weeks of good progress, good trading, good discipline. But then when I really need that discipline, it's not there. So last week I tried on the My Fun and Futures accounts. I hid the money. Like I could still see the money here, but I was copying trading and I was really trying hard not to look at that. I would just trade, and I was getting in with multiple entries and then multiple exits. So I had no idea how much I made. And for 2 days in a row, I did really good. I made like double what I normally would be. I made like double what I typically was making. I was up like 500 a day on those accounts. But then I had a red day where I hit my personal daily loss limit. And because I had no idea how much I made the previous days, I thought that loss was wiping out days worth of gains. And that just put me in a bad headspace. And then I ended up hitting the actual daily loss limit. And then when I looked, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have kept going because I made a lot the past couple days. So it's like just a balancing act of not paying attention to the money, but also being aware of where you're at, I guess. Appreciate it, 100. I mean, this past year, I've had way more runs of success than previous years. So we're definitely improving. It's like I need to button up just a few more things and we'll be all set. But it's still going to be a constant, you know, not battle, but you got to, you just got to be on top of your game every day. You can't ever let your guard down with this. Because I have, and then I've lost everything. What the hell happened at 4 a.m.? Nasdaq pumps. Oh, that was no wait, yeah, that was 4 a.m. Just pump 60 points and just a constant slow grind on both assets. I think you'll get it. If they deny you, they said that they're resetting about. They said if you were approved or had a pending payout and you blew your account, they'll reset your balance. But they've also said lots of things that they went back on their word. So who the hell knows? Just stick to it. Yeah, yesterday I didn't really wait for a setup that I'm looking for. So today I gotta be focused on that. I gotta look for divergences between price on the tick chart and delta, which sometimes I don't trade off of a divergence. I just trade off of, like, I can tell, buying super strong and cracking a level will, ride that for a few points. So I don't know. We'll see. It's a good 20 points since you said you like a long. All right, let's see what this does at open. So Nasdaq did not come take out this midnight low. ES did. There will be more moves. Don't you worry. Watch this thing just pump all the way to these highs. Okay. Damn, ES is going down. Jesus. Lots of buying, but we did not move up. What's up, Black Beauty Machine? Want to get out at. Oh, damn. Okay. Take half off there and just bring our stop down and then see if we can go more. But I mean, it's kind of moving, so might pop back up. I'm just gonna get out there. When ES was tanking, looking really strong. We had a bunch of buying come in on Delta, but then up on price, like it barely moved. Like it barely went up. So Nasdaq took out its midnight finally. Oh, ES was filling in. I didn't realize ES still had to fill in that gap from there from yesterday's open, or Sunday's open. Maybe we're gonna go down to this area I was talking about, like 380 ish. Jared, no, I didn't. When I got off the stream, I stopped trading, so we were down however much on both accounts. But I stopped before I hit my personal daily loss limit on each account, so I was proud of that. The daily loss limit that I have implemented on each account is like if like something goes wrong, like there's problems with rhythmic, or I'm tilted, or power goes out or something like that. That's like a worst case scenario. So I would like to stop. God, look at all this buying that just came in. So now I need to figure out like, is this gonna, rip back up off of that? But Looks like they're trying. People are buying. Somebody is. We're gonna have red days. You can't trade and not have red days. So if you can take control of those red days, you can make money. See what this does here, but that's a ton of buy orders that didn't really move the market much. We did take, for anyone who just joined in, we did take a trade off of this move down a little bit. So, and I like to take into consideration like how much delta is moving versus how much price is moving. So this leg right here on delta is huge. And then we had a little bit of selling, like a third of selling off of this move, and it pushed the price halfway back down. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to go back down, but it's just something to take into consideration. That along with just what the higher time frames are doing as well. I'm getting one entry here. If we keep going, we might add. If not, we'll kill it up here, up in this area. So like Delta's taking out this low. We want to see price, push down through there. That's the wrong way. And if we can take out this low and Delta doesn't, I mean, that's pretty strong that we just keep going. $431. Jesus. I'm going to get out of like one entry here. I don't want to hold on to these like all the way. These are stops. Just getting out of another one down there close to that entry just to de-risk a little. Well, I'll just leave that one there. If it gets hit, it gets hit. We also have some news at 10. I mean, this is kind of a divergence here where we made a high and a high, and then this high was much higher than that one. However, I like it when the rolls are flipped, when Delta makes a higher high and then price can't make that higher high. Oh, 100 lot. It goes quick. Around 500 is the bottom of that Sunday open gap. Oh yeah, we did. Just went straight down. Oh damn, I didn't realize it was 100 points down. Yeah, give yourself more chances. Lower the daily loss limit. You don't have to. 1,200 is too much, in my opinion. Like mentally, especially for those accounts, that's like half your drawdown in one day. Even 500 is almost too much. But Jesus. Okay, here we go. We got. I mean, this is super strong. This will be a sketchy short, but we haven't made it above this high. But Delta, we sure did. Let's just wait and see what this does here. Hell yeah, Jared. If you can make anything per day and be consistent, you can then scale that up to however much you want. Got more buying coming in, and it's not going much higher. What's up, McLovin? Get in one. one entry and then maybe a couple more real quick. What's up, Joseph? Yeah, I mean, I like to go hard on evals too, but then you got to try to not, build any, or you got to try to not build bad habits. And then also, it's all perspective. Like, I have no extra money right now to be just buying evals, so I can't really go hard on them. I typically just look for like 20 points out of these moves. So since I'm in at 500, 510 would have been a little better. So like 590 to 580, we need to start getting out. I don't have an infinite supply, unfortunately. I know word on the street is otherwise. Come on. I really want 580 for most of this position. We'll get out of 2 entries there and then put a stop for the third one. God damn it, go. I'm going to get out of 1. If I got in a little earlier, we could have had our 20 points out of that. Oh, it's going. Here we go. He's okay. That's cool. There we go. Okay, and we'll bring this guy down to here, down to here, down to there. We'll secure 20 points with this one. See if this one goes any further. Damn, what a divergence, huh? It's crazy. Like if I wait for a goddamn setup, it works. But I find myself freaking entering other things. This is a decent spot for it to pump up a little bit too. Like anywhere where you got little clusters might have a little bit of resistance there. Appreciate it. Kind of surprised that one worked out. That was really strong buying, but it didn't get above that. I think we can move this down a little bit more. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Oh, okay, Jared. Next time you're gonna check back in 5 minutes. Like, oh, now I'm up 800. Now I'm done for the day. 20 points is not no joke. Very nice. Yeah. Secure that day. That money is not secured for the day until you stop trading. Damn, that was a good trade, huh? I need to put that one down in the books. So pretty strong buying on Delta. And then we had this pretty prominent swing high from back at the open. And price could not even get up to that high. So Delta going up, price did not go up. it started to stall, and then we see selling happen, and that's when we got in. Get in for I chose 20 points. I was when I started doing this setup, I was aiming for the stars. I was trying to get like 60, 70, 100 points out of these moves. But I started to notice a lot of times we'd go like 20 points and it'd come like all the way back. So I'm like, maybe I should just take 20 points. 20 points is plenty. Especially, we could have had the 20 points a lot easier. I guess we'll just wait until 10 now. We got 7 minutes. We'll see what this does. What was I don't even remember what the news. There's two things happening. Today's Tuesday. Consumer confidence and job openings. I don't know what either of those do individually, but they're both happening at the same time. I don't remember if they normally happen at the same time, but there's two things at 10, so we'll see what it does. I feel like we eventually do go take out the open high. My rationale for that is not your typical. So I'm thinking, yesterday we created this gap here, this fair value gap, and it was respected. We came up, traded into it, and then we kept going lower. I mean, it's not going to work every day for everybody, right? So we created one here. I think that one's not going to hold, and I think we go higher. maybe that's a new strat right there. Yeah. Did you have any fast track accounts? ES is taking out that high. Yeah, I had got paid out of one account, and it had plenty of. I was ready for the next payout as well, but I was building up other accounts with it. I was super close, but I blew them, but I wasn't. I was going to withdraw the full amounts out of them, which means they would have denied me and made me keep trading. So yeah, he blocked me on Twitter because I sent him a clown emoji. kind of want to I want to long this because I feel pretty strongly that we're going higher, but I don't have any real conviction for it. So we'll just sit on our hands, I guess. It's boring. I don't know if Sage blocked me on Twitter though. I could send him some good clown content. Or I think I did send him one the other day, so he may have blocked me too. This is going to go higher. We could have been in this. Yeah, I know. I need to go make another Discord. I need to go make another Discord user profile so I can get back in the server. Well, it was, when they started, it was one of those things that if it's too good to be true, it usually is. And no eval, basically very super lax rules, being able to withdraw into your like threshold or whatever it's called. It was too good to be true. Some people got paid before they did that. I just really hope they don't recover from it, Hopefully enough people don't let other people forget that you can't trust them. It would be one thing for them to change their rules and say, these are our new rules for future payouts, but to frickin' say these are our new rules and anyone who's waiting on a payout, you have to abide by those. That's insane. Yeah, he says crap like that all the time, McLovin. He's been saying stuff like that since the beginning, though, too, about like, oh, Trade Evade's coming. Just stay patient with us. We'll have it. Everything was always, it's coming soon. Holy crap. What the frick? What is this doing? Yo, 10 o'clock news, Jeremy. We only speak in East Coast time around here. Look, Delta, or no, never mind. Yeah. Like, barely anything happened down here. I don't know what to make of that, but the long from like 500 ish would have paid. I just didn't have I didn't have a real setup there. Alito, get this guy out of here. He's talking about 9 o'clock. Yeah, McLovin, it's like 11 p.m. for you, right? I think I would like trading the open at nights because I'm not a morning person. You guys don't. Do they not observe the time change? Got Delta flip into the positive. Oh, nice. That's. I want to trade the open, but at night, like how McLovin, it's the open for him, but it's 11 p.m. where he lives. But do you have a problem like going to bed after a trading session, McLovin? Because I feel like I would, especially if it was like a bad day or something, or even if you made a lot of money, it'd be hard to go to sleep like with all that adrenaline. Appreciate it, Jeremy. Gonna buy the top. Just want to see if we can get up to like 550 ish. I mean, we did kind of barely freaking make a high off of that from back there. Delta went pretty far and price did not. Oh, is that why these random names are in here? Is Methodical Man not streaming? That's why Black Beauty Machine showed up. We here now, boys. What's he up to today? Damn, look at ES. We'll take randoms. We're all just random. No, not. I definitely don't use it for entries. Like the whole ICT stuff. Like I kind of look at it on the higher time frame, like the 5 minute. Like I'll look and see like a gap in, see if we took liquidity somewhere and stuff. But I don't use it for my entries. Oh, we're in this gap right now too. That opened from Sunday. Frick. No. Hellbound on Netflix. Let me I'll go check the trailer out or save it for later and check it out. I don't have any. I'm not watching anything currently, so yeah, when are we getting a new Squid Games? Oh, I didn't even see you. Squid Game season 2. Oh, arrives December 26th. What? We only got 2 more months. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Oops. Never seen it. Frick, we should have got out of this. Is it a movie or a show? Because I don't watch movies. If it's a show, I'll check it out. I set up like this torrent service thing called Streamio, so it's got like everything on there. God damn it. Oh, that sounds. Yeah, it sounds. Oh, let me save that too. Oh, and that guy's in it. It's such a mind game, you know. Like the whole time I'm in drawdown, I'm thinking I should get out. I should have got out at break even, but now we're bracket break even. And now I'm thinking, well, let's just hold it and see if we can make some money on it. Trading's rough. Just trading the yen. I want these highs. 556. So 560. I think we go there. I'm also not willing to let this come back into the red. Well, yeah, but I'm just on micros. It's not a lot of, unrealized doesn't bother me. The only time unrealized will bother you is if you trade too large of size. Alito. This could still go there, but I shouldn't have been in that trade to begin with. So getting out at break even is a win for me, but it's a loss. No, okay, it's a win on the account. It's a loss in the overall scheme of things because I didn't really follow a plan for that trade to begin with. So I didn't have the discipline to wait. I still like a long, but I don't really have a. I don't have a reason. I mean, based on the tick chart and the delta, I mean, it's tough to short when delta is just going up. It went from negative to positive, but at the same time, these moves, like the price should be moving a lot more than with those moves. So I don't know. I thought you were doing bigger trades, like more points, Alito. Didn't you have like a decent size one though the other day with smaller size? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, we got a Discord. I need to open it back up. We kind of shut it down because I wasn't streaming and we cleaned out a lot of people. So, but now that we're back, I guess we could let people back in. I mean, there's not much trading going on in there. It's just, uh, yeah, there's not much going on. Just hanging out. Yo, I've been, took a break from streaming. We're back for the time being. Yeah, you can join. I need to, like I said, I need to open it back up. Let me, while we wait for something else to set up. Where do I do that at? See if this works. See if that link works. Because I thought I had it paused for a while, but maybe I just revoked all of the links that were out there. Got another $20 or 20 points or 20 ticks. Sometimes I miss doing those 15 ticks, but at the same time, I can't, like, I just don't feel like it's sustainable. That's why I stopped doing that. Because that one trade that goes against you is going to F up your whole life. No. Maybe it's sustainable in the sense that if you're paying for prop firms where it's like, $100 of a thing, and then you know what, you might fail some, but then you'll get some passed or paid out. I guess in that sense it's okay, but you're not gonna have 100% win rate. You can't do it. And it's not sustainable in the sense that because it's not 100% win rate, when you hit that loss and it wipes out like 10 goddamn trading days or whatever, you can't handle that. You can't keep going. That's what I'm saying. That's why I stopped doing that. Like I got multiple that back before we quit streaming, I got several payouts doing that 15 ticks, and I was only doing 1 to 2 trades a day. And I had payouts from Bulanox, I had payouts from Apex, but I stopped doing that because I recognize that when I hit a losing day and I wipe out 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of progress, I'm not going to be able to handle that. And I'm going to then, if I haven't blown my account by then, I'm going to go blow my accounts because you can't handle that emotionally. And even if you could, why would you want to take a one loss that wipes out that much progress? You can't do that. You can have times of success and make some money, sure, but are you making money in the long run, or are you just making money right now? Delta's way down here and price isn't. You'll take anything at this point. Try a very small take profit and do one trade a day and just accept whatever that is. But it's hard to. You can have a pretty good run of green days, but like I said, it's tough to freaking handle. You can't handle a loss on that. Yeah, I mean it's just all about how much you're willing to risk. If you're willing to risk, if you're willing to risk 50 points for 10 points, I mean that's going to catch up to you eventually. Kind of a late entry, but we had a divergence here, and I didn't see it till it was too late. Ah, frick. We'll just see what happens here. But see, this made a new low right here, and we did not make a new low on price. So I'm going to take it. I would love 6 or 20 points, but I'm not sure if we get up there. We'll see. Oh, maybe. Yes. Just going to take that there. It's crazy if I wait for that. It's crazy, Knives, when you wait for a setup and then it works out. It's just mind blowing. And when you don't wait for a setup, you get caught in something garbage. I think it's going good. I've had a couple trades where we took the actual setup I'm waiting for, and then one trade where I don't even remember. Did we take a? I think we've had a loss. I don't know. I haven't looked at the. Holy crap! I had no idea how much we were up. I thought I was only up like $200. We're up quite a bit more than that. I don't even want to tell you. I might just keep going. God damn. That's the power of not paying attention to the money. I'm up 890. What the I thought I was up like $300 or something because we had like a win, a loss, a win, a break even, then a win. Look at this. I'm only taking 20 points for a reason because I've noticed lots of times it might go a little further, but we usually always get 20 points, but that was a pretty good read right there, though. That's what I've been doing the last couple months is just trying to wait for these little divergences. And this wasn't much. But you guys heard me talking earlier. I was that in that long that we were in earlier, I was thinking we'd go up higher. So that we're already long bias. I already think we're reaching up for there. And then on top of that, we get a divergence here where Delta went lower, quickly jumped back up, and price did not. They couldn't get price back beneath that low that lined up with this. So, and look at what happened after. We're up 60 points now. Damn, yeah, it came back right back to that 47. What was that? Is that a pivot point or something? This divergence is harder to see on freaking Quant Tower. I hate this delta, but it's the only one that's available for free. All right, I'm going to be real with you guys with this account that I don't have that much drawdown with it, so I'm a little more nervous to trade this one. No, it's definitely not YOLO time. Knives, I don't know if you know, but you have you send a little bit of mixed signals. You play with my emotions here. The data from Delta is kind of useless, right? It's not the real data. I mean, I just had a green day using it, so I don't care if it's real or fake. It worked for me. Yeah, we've been on micros. I don't trade minis on any account no account size that anybody offers, I would be trading minis. God damn, look at this. Look at that 50-point pullback. 2 minutes. I mean, it's been working, Bowman. I've been trading that strat for a few months now, and it's been doing good for me. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. I mean, in my opinion, all this crap it's all fake anyway. So kind of like a long down there, but not 15 points off of the low. Yeah, what's up with TradingView not having tick data? Thanks, Knives. I'll talk to you later, man. We're going long here. You can sue me. We're right back at that area where we targeted with that long on the other account. So came right back to it. Man, I'm still just kind of shocked at that other account. Like I'm proud of myself for not worrying about the money during the trade. The one on Quan Tower is the Apex account 100 lot. This is the My Funded Futures. We're in like 6 micros on this. I'm going to take 2 entries off at the 20 points, and then we'll just see if this can keep going. We'll put it at like 10 points. It's kind of close, but I mean, this could just keep running, you know? That'd be awesome if we can just get a run straight for the high again. Not again, but I mean, another run. I should have really entered this one back in here, but I was late to the party. But I liked that it on this delta down here, you can see it was like pretty even with that low, these two little low points. Wait, this looks at it didn't look like that on, I don't know. I don't remember what I like now. Doesn't matter. Oh, it's out. Okay, whatever. Well, that was a winning trade for that account. And like I said, I'm a little nervous with this account. I will be right back. Alito, do you have to use TradingView with UProfit? I mean, I don't. TradingView is not good for that quick scalping. I mean, it's a browser. Tradoverse. The hell is that? Is that like a white labeled TradingView? Probably could have. We probably could have trailed our stop with this. How do I draw a goddamn line? Why? Oh. Are we going to go back to those highs? Delta looks like it's struggling down there. Have you taken anything, McLovin? I mean, we could just be putting in the range for the day like you were talking about. Like we don't, yeah, have you taken any drugs today? We've had some pretty good moves considering like I wasn't expecting it to, I was expecting a lot more chop. Yeah, Delta's looking like we want to turn over here. Gotcha. Well, good job sticking to your rules. That's okay, baby girl. You don't need to be scared. Well, no, that's we don't need to take it. We don't need to take trading to any extremes here. If this holds here, maybe long. Got another a little bit of a divergence there. Added a few couple there, so we're in our. I'm trying to max out 6 contracts with this account per entry. Ah, damn! Now we need like we got to shoot for the highs. I think it's reasonable. Maybe not. We moved pretty quick there, so I'm just coming back to fill some orders, and then we're going to take off again. No worries. No worries. Come on, Nasdaq. So just got out of a few there. So we're just into 2 micros. Yeah, we'll just get out. So I de-risked the 2 entries right at break even, and then we just took a loss on those other 2 micros. So whatever that is, I don't know. Could have held it maybe, but again, the state of this account, I'm a little more nervous, so I got to do what I need to do. And it will be pretty frustrating if this just then ran for the highs. Just looking at the charts on Quan Tower, it's just easier to read it. I should have got the My Funded Futures Rhythmic instead of Trade of 8. Here's the here's a chop we were expecting today. Okay. I don't think I have any more patience for today. I don't expect anything. I don't expect anything crazy on this account. Well, okay, $150. We'll take it. It's better than nothing. Oh, you can't. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it right here. I mean, it's better than red. So 150 there, and then we did 890 on the apex on Quantower somehow. I'm still kind of shocked. But a couple trades we got into maybe we shouldn't have. I'm okay with my decisions. I haven't, like, that setup I've been showing you guys that I've been trading with the divergence. That's not the only thing I'm doing. Like, I'm taking into account just what the market looks like it wants to do. And when I see the tick chart and the delta reacting to that, sometimes I'll just get in and ride some momentum. So I'm okay with what I did. De-risking before it starts to go too much into the red has really helped me a lot. And we did that today as well. Like, I'm not holding, if I get into a full position, like you see me entering a few times. So I get out, I start to de-risk instead of holding on to that whole position into the red. That's helped me a lot and saved accounts and days. We did that. So I didn't perform the best, but if we performed like this every day, I think we would be doing perfectly fine. Bowman, I can tell you're the type of person who's probably not going to agree with that, with how I think about the market there, but I've heard other traders that I look up to talk about it as well. So I'm not even going to bother getting into it with you. But if you sit and watch the charts and seeing how price reacts to certain things, I think it's okay to not look at the chart so black and white, and you can kind of look at it like it's a living thing, and you can kind of see how it feels and what it wants to do. So maybe you weren't asking in a negative way, but I used to be super strict with, or I used to try to trade in a way where it's like, okay, I only get in if this happens, and this happens. And I think it's okay to let a little more feeling into your trading. You gotta be careful and not be like, oh, I think it's going to do this, so I'll just jump in. Like, you got to have some reasoning to do that. But if you watch the charts, I mean, you can see price reacting a certain way. Like, you see how price is right now, like it's barely moving. Sometimes you can see where it's tapping an area and it's like really quickly getting rejected. So you can take that into consideration for your trades, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's exactly how I used to think too. But then I heard somebody talking about them trading order flow and that feeling and that sense of what it's wanting to do, and you can't really explain it. So that's why I'm having a hard time right now. And ever since I started letting that in a little bit, but like you said, like you can't only trade off of that, because I tried that a long time ago. It doesn't work. But I think you can let it in a little bit and it's perfectly fine. I don't think, with all the testing I've done with bots and stuff, it's very hard to have a if X and Y profitable strategy. I'm not saying that it's not out there, but trading manually like this, I think it's okay to let a little bit of those feelings dictate, and especially dictate if you should keep going. Because if you're not ready to accept a loss, you can't trade. So you can't do an if X and Y, because if you're not going to accept that loss, you can't do it, because you're going to mess up you're going to tilt and start making bad decisions. But at the end of the day, I don't really care how anybody else trades. I'm going to trade what works for me, and I'm going to keep doing what works for me. And today is an example of if I just follow what I need to do, it will work out. And not just because it's a green day. Like I think I had losers today too, and I handled them perfectly fine. One or two more of those losers, I think I was going to be perfectly comfortable stopping for the day and accepting it. So nice, Alito. All right, talk to you later, man. And on those, let me see if I could find where was one of those other divergences that we took. I guess this is kind of an example, but this short that we took over here where price failed to make highs. Oh, it's too far. Was it? My head is in the way. So Delta made highs, but price didn't. And as this was happening, as we were going higher here, and I'll be real, like I wasn't paying attention to this at the time, but looking back, you can see like price would go up and then it'd quickly come back down. So we had all these wicks, so it kept reacting like that. I think that's one of those like feeling type of things because I don't know. I guess you could define because it had wicks, but then you got to say how big of a wick, and it's not that black and white. It doesn't matter any. No, I'm just gonna get frustrated. I freaking hate people who wanna. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll keep streaming in the morning. Oh, where the hell's Hank at? He said I thought he was gonna be here today. Unbelievable. I guess we're not streaming anymore. Said I'm not doing this if Hank didn't pop in here. God damn it, Hank. He just ruined it for everybody because now we're done. Yeah, it's Henk. But it's still pronounced Hank. Hank. Oh, well. Hopefully when he watches this later, he watches it till the very end. All right. Appreciate you guys stopping by. 100 lot. I think I missed a bunch of you. You ended up not having that great of an end of a day. That sucks. Well, we pick ourselves up. We see where we can improve, and we come back tomorrow. All right. You guys have a good one. Joseph, thank you. Have a good one. Talk to you guys later.